Hey everyone, my name's Pupsker, and today we are going over where to farm both Grendel and his weapon, the Masseter. Now, I may have said the weapon name wrong, but that isn't really all that relevant. Now, Grendel is fairly difficult to unlock, while his weapon is fairly easy to unlock. I will very quickly go over how to get his weapon, as it is a Clan Tenno Lab research weapon. So in order to get his weapon, you literally just go into your clan, go to the Tenno Lab, and buy the Masseter's research. And if your clan for some reason doesn't have that yet, yeah, you'll have to go get that. It does have one prerequisite, which is the Nami Skyla, which is another weapon that you get in the Tenno Lab. So it's very, very easy to get. Honestly, it's not an issue for most people. So that is how you get his weapon. Now, Grendel, on the other hand, is a massive pain in the ass to unlock. As most Warframes, you will pick up his Warframe blueprint in the marketplace for 35,000 credits. He, on the other hand, sucks to unlock. You have to have arbitrations unlocked. That is the prerequisite for Grendel. In order to have arbitrations unlock, you have to have fully completed the star chart. And that is definitely not anything new players will have done. If you need to check on what nodes you need to complete, you can talk to the arbitrations representative in the Arbiters of Hexus Relay Enclave. And we will actually go there now, because that is also essentially where we have to pick up the items to unlock Grendel. The prerequisites to unlock the items are, you see how this drops Vitus Essence? You will need 75 Vitus Essence to unlock the keys to run the Grendel missions. I know, it's a big pain in the ass. So, for example, I will go show you where to buy them now. Just go to any relay. I'll just quickly jump on over to the Orcus relay, and while this is all loading up, I will talk about how the mission structures kind of work and why it's a pain in the ass. And once we get back to my ship, we will actually go over some strategies for the quest. So the way the quest works is as follows. There are 3 quests, and 3 pieces. No surprise there, each 25 Vitus. I know I'm repeating a lot of info, don't worry about it. It's generally just so people remember it. So with each piece being 25 Vitus Essence, that is 75 in total. The missions are a huge pain in the ass, but it is a little easier. Okay, so this is the arbitration honors, and this is where you get the items. Scroll all the way to the bottom. Boom, you have 1, 2, 3. This is the Grendel chassis locator. This is required to run the mission that drops his chassis. This is the Grendel Neuroptics locator, same difference, but you need this to run the Neuroptics level, and the Grendel Systems locator. You need this to run the Systems level. It is highly important to note, only the host needs these items, and everyone else in the party will still get rewarded. So if you know someone who already has these, you can seriously just get him to invite you to the group, run the mission, and you'll still get the items. So only the host needs to get these. Very important to note. I very much did not want to skip over that. So you can very easily run these with a bunch of friends with only one person having unlocked it. That is the saving grace of the mission, because this is, in my opinion, the hardest mission DE has released to solo, if you don't know what you're doing. Let's go over why that is. Also, it's important to note, when equipping the signature Masseter on Grendel, that is his weapon, he will become immune to crowd control effects while he performs heavy attacks. I don't know why I didn't mention that earlier, but it's not really hugely relevant, so that's fine. So the missions themselves are located on Europa, and there are 3 of them. Icefields of Rita, it is a 40 to 45 defense mission. Mines of Kardish, 30 to 35 excavation, and Archaeofreighter. It's a 40 to 45 survival. You might be noticing something. The conditions on each one of these stars is mods disabled. Yeah, you can't have mods. Well, you can have mods equipped, they just won't do fuck all. So let's quickly go over the huge gimmick of these missions. They will have level 40 to 45 enemies. However, Nobody will be able to use any gear items, all warframes and weapons will not benefit from any mods, and operators cannot be used. So it is essentially running a 40, 30, 45, etc. level mission with no mods, like completely naked. But there are some exceptions. The only exceptions to these rules are Warframe augment mods, so like augment mods specifically only for that type of Warframe. Arcane enhancements, and you know, that's a negligible boost, but if with a good comp, you could probably do pretty well. And Sentinel precepts, whose effects still work. So yeah, almost nothing will work except those. And that is how you get Grendel. So the reason I was saying this is such a pain in the ass is because if you're a solo player like myself, I do not have the required items to run these and actually successfully do it. Like, I will never be able to, I think. I just don't have the proper warframes. So, if you're in a party of 4, it is a lot easier because you can all take separate warframes that benefit each other and help each other out. If you're doing this solo, my god, is it a pain in the ass. So, let's get on to this right now. What are some solo builds / strategies? Okay, after painstakingly Googling and researching online, I have discovered a couple methods that work. That being said, I would recommend never doing this solo because it is, in my opinion, the single least fun mission Digital Extremes has brought to Warframe ever. Like, there is zero fun anyone is having in this mission. The only reason they are ever running it is to farm Grendel. Now, with that out of the way, there is essentially one way that is pretty good to actually run the mission, and it is Hildryn with a Sonicore. Yeah, that's pretty sad. Like, the idea is, since Hildryn's just super OP, deals damage, heals up, etc, etc, and then Sonicore to knock them down, what you do is you just kill them. You know? You just Sonicore, you stab them in the ground, and you just kill them. It's so fucking stupid that this is the meta for this goddamn game mode. So honestly, if you can't do it, just don't do it solo. I would not recommend it. But there are a couple other frames people have said that they have had some good fortune with. One of them being Wisp. A lot of people are saying Wisp is pretty good with all of these missions, but I'm also seeing a lot of posts about people saying they ran with Wisp and someone else, so like a 2-player squad. So I don't know how viable Wisp is for solo. There are also people claiming out there though that they have soloed the missions with just Wisp. So it's, yeah, give or take. A lot of people are recommending at least have one weapon with Toxin, just so it's a little easier to deal with all of the enemies. So whether that be, it's probably a melee weapon with Toxin, but you know. So have a melee maybe with Toxin. People are recommending both Revenant and Inaros as well. The only issue is a lot of people are saying, I can't really like fully complete the things with Revenant, and same with Inaros. Like, they kind of hit the later mark and then they run out of steam and they can't quite keep up. So honestly guys, I think legitimately the best way to run this is just with Hildryn, a Sonicore, maybe a different main hand. I've heard a lot of people using Hildryn with other main hands and having a lot of success, so who fucking knows? Like, this mission actually sucks. If possible, do it with a group, for the love of God. If not, Hildryn and a Sonicore. If not, you can try Wisp, Revenant, and Inaros, but honestly, like, it's not a good time running this mission, so I wish everyone luck, and yeah, please subscribe if you like literally any of my videos. Going forward, I'm just gonna finish off this Where to Farm series and keep up on all of the Warframe updates. So yeah, I'm gonna stream once in a while, once I get my life in order. So yeah, see you guys later, please subscribe and all that jazz, and peace.